Bears fans might not be losing control. That could have been a little bit clickbaity, I apologize. But Bears fans recently have been attacking the Lions all over Twitter. I believe this was one of the first tweets that started it. How do we feel about Lions fans? The same way QB1 feels about Lions players. We just run right over them like they aren't even there. The back and forth between the Lions and Bears fans is pretty funny. I'm going to highlight some of that, and I have a little unresolved beef with Bears fans. For a quick disclaimer, I just want to make it clear that I'm not trying to spread any hate. I don't hate the Bears. Everyone knows me as kind, unbiased, these breakdowns. Fuck the Packers. I just want to make it clear that I'm not trying to hate on the Bears or anything. It's just funny, all the people on Twitter going back and forth. To my unresolved beef with Chicago Bears fans, I made a few videos a while ago about Justin Fields. One of my first videos at the beginning of this last season, the Bears didn't start out so hot, and I made a video titled Justin Fields Sucks. I talked about him struggling in his rookie season. In the first few games of last season, he had a super bad passer rating, but in the video I made it very clear, and in all the videos about Justin Fields I've made it very clear that he has a very rough supporting cast. His team's not very good around him. However, I think he could improve, and he has yet to prove that he's a successful quarterback. There comes a point when winning is the only thing that really matters, and until Justin Fields puts out a solid season where he maybe wins 8 or 9 games, until then you can't say he's good. You can say he's talented, you can say he's not bad, but I wouldn't say you can say he's good. Anyway, that was the main point I made in all my Justin Fields videos. And when I posted each of them, I have never seen such horrid comments on my channel. I've made quite a few videos, and in all my videos, sometimes I've roasted some player or team or whatever, but I've never had such an amount of bad comments. Now, I understand some of the hate because you're just trying to defend your team or your quarterback. I did put this in one of my videos. I thought this was pretty funny, and I obviously made it clear that I was joking about this. I can't even show on here the majority of the hate comments. YouTube didn't even approve like over 100 of these different comments. I remember the day I found a section in my YouTube studio and I went to comments held for review, and I just was blown away by what the Bears fans were typing and saying to me. I mean, I can't even read or show what they were saying. So that's my beef with the Bears. Some of y'all Bears fans are ruthless and we're assholes, so that's my beef with you guys. I've made so many videos making fun of the Packers, and not once have I got a comment from a Packer fan even close to what you guys said. So that's my beef with you guys, but it's all in good fun, right? So we got the tweet that started it all out. Then we get this reply and it says, but the Lions won this game. Now show week 17 where the Lions destroyed you for a second time. Fields 7 of 21, 75 yards, a touchdown, interception, and a lost fumble. Goff 21, 29, 255 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Fields has 16 fumbles last season. Imagine a running back fumbling 16 times in a season. Now, pretty good clapback from Bada Bing Bada Boom. 17 of 21 is pretty funny. I'm sorry, Bears fans, but 7 of 21, 33% completion rate. I know Fields' supporting cast isn't the best, but that's against the Lions defense, one of the worst defenses in the league last year, one of the youngest defenses in the league last year. I know Fields didn't have Darnell Mooney healthy, but Chase Claypool was supposed to fix things, but Chase Claypool's catch rate actually substantially dropped when he got traded to the Chicago. And 16 fumbles, that's a lot. That's almost 1 a game. I don't think Fields got strip sacked that many times either last year. I know the offensive line was pretty bad for the Bears. That's why Fields was scrambling a lot. I guess I should go through and look at every single one and see how many were actually his fault. Funny clapback and all, but I just think it's funny. Why would you post this when your team went 0-2 against the Lions last year? I would like, if the Vikings would have swept the Lions last year, you would never catch me posting or talking shit about the Vikings. I don't know. I think it's funny because you're setting yourself up for people just to come at you, right? You set yourself up for failure a little bit. And then this reply, your stud QB getting picked off by defensive end, pretty funny. However, this play didn't matter. It was at the end of the half, and I think it was more of a good play by Aiden Hutchinson rather than it was a bad play by Justin Fields, but more of a good play by Aiden Hutchinson, and it didn't really matter. But it was a fun play. That was fun. I'm trying to defend the Bears fans a little bit. And that was in response to a tweet saying drafting the guy 3rd overall in 2020 to trade him for a 5th rounder in 2023. And there's another tweet similar to that one. Lions drafted Jeff Okudah number 3 overall over Justin Herbert, Derek Brown, Tristan Wirfs, CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson. And today, they trade him away for a 5th round pick. Yikes. You know what? It was bad, but it was Fat Patricia and Bob Quinn, alright? What do you expect? If they were still running shit around here, us Lions fans would still be talking about a rebuild, and we'd be talking about a rebuild for the next 10 years. Just an endless rebuild. And then we get this reply: Bears drafted Mitch Trubisky number 2 over Christian McCaffrey, Patrick Mahomes, Deshaun Watson, Reddick, Marlon Humphrey, White, and Watt. And today he's a backup for Kenny Pickett. Yikes. I don't know why, but the line, and today he's a backup for Kenny Pickett, yikes, it just kills me. Maybe it's because I didn't even know he was the backup for Kenny Pickett. Just the idea of being a backup for Kenny Pickett just kills me. And then someone made this graphic, which I thought was hilarious. 2022 Goff would be the greatest QB in Chicago Bear history. The record for the Bears is 3,800 yards, 29 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. It's the Bears' single season record, and Goff last season had 4,400 yards, 22 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. First off, it's hilarious, and second off, it's funny that people are saying Justin Fields is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFC, and then Goff will be ranked like 6th or 7th when this is a stat. That's crazy. Into some more replies from the original post. Looking 15 plus years back is insane when talking about a team's future. Looking back at all is unrelated to the current direction of a team. But if we are, last 10 years, Bears, 63 wins, 5 double-digit L seasons, 2 playoff appearances. Lions, 69 wins, 4 double-digit L seasons, and 2 playoff appearances. It's pretty funny that it's about the same for both of the teams in the past 10 years. And then you look at the current standing of both the teams. However, defending the Bears a little bit, this stat doesn't really make sense because it matters when those teams took the double-digit losing seasons in the 10-year span. The Bears could have happened more recently, and the Lions could have happened earlier on. Here's a reply. This is a reply to a different post. The Detroit Lions are 12-8 against the Bears between April 13, 2013 and April 13, 2023. Past 10 years. He also took a nice shot here with this post, just reporting the facts, Lions fans. And honestly, it's funny because I saw no replies from Lions fans about this one, because this one, you know, it just stings us. It's just true. This one's the ultimate fucking weapon. Lions haven't won a playoff game in fucking forever. Then a Bears fans made a post talking about Justin Fields throwing 4,200 yards and 30 touchdowns next season. And then someone replied and said, hell no, there's no way that's happening. And I agree, this one's a bit crazy. There's no way on earth Justin Fields throws for 4,200 yards and 30 touchdowns next season. I'd be mind blown. I think some of the funniest things from this is Chase Claypool having 800 yards and 6 touchdowns. Last year, with 7 games with the Bears, Chase Claypool had 140 yards. That's a pretty big leap. And also, that's more passing yards than Justin Fields has had in his career with Chicago. I just wanted to share all that because I think it's quite funny, and I wanted to give maybe a little bit of my input because I got the beef with the Bears fans. But in the end, I still stick by what I said earlier in this video, what I said earlier this season. You can't say Justin Fields is good until he wins some games. I know him losing isn't always his fault. It's his team's fault because the Bears defense wasn't very good, the Bears offense wasn't very good, but good plays in a losing record doesn't mean that you're good. It may mean that you're not bad, but it doesn't prove that you're a good quarterback, and we have yet to see Justin Fields prove that he can play in the NFL, that he can lead a team to a 9 or 10 win season. And it also doesn't help that I would refer Justin Fields to being injury prone. Have you seen how much he runs the football? It's almost every play. He's scrambling for his life almost every play. That's a lot of chances of taking a hit. You're bound to get injured. And also, Bears fans have argued that Justin Fields and the Bears lost all the games because they were tanking for the pick. I don't think that's true, but it did work out that they ended up getting the #1 pick. Next season is supposed to be the Bears season. It's supposed to be Justin Fields' awakening season. I've seen lots of comments and videos talking about the Bears going to the playoffs and them talking about that's not crazy. I think it's pretty crazy if the Bears go to the playoff next season. We'll wait to see it happens, but if Justin Fields gets hurt like midway through the season, that's not going to be good. So hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully he stays healthy. I'm rooting for Justin Fields. I don't hate the Bears. I don't hate Bears fans. But if it has to be fuck the Packers and fuck the Bears, then so be it. I'm just joking, or am I? Anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys enjoy my content, I would really appreciate if you could like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. And once again, as always, thanks for watching.